Happy with our fall. Matus Pereira had a great fall. You know, he beat 4 or 5 good players that I think are going to end up being ranked this fall. He beat Bragoo, who plays 1 for TCU. We'll face them on February 4th, who got to the semis of the regionals of the Texas tournament, which is a great undertaking right there. And he beat 2 players that will probably be in the top 6 for Tulsa this year, along with one of the top recruits in the country that went to OU, a guy by the name of Mihov, beat him. So overall, Matus had a very strong fall. And Juan Javier, our freshman from Bolivia, had a good win over an Ole Miss player that will be in their top 5. And they're a top 15 program. And then freshman Guillermo Nicole, I was real happy with him from Chile. He had a win over a good player over at the Arkansas tournament, a guy that will probably be in the top 6 for Tulsa when we face them later in the spring as well. So and then of course our other freshman, Patrick Steibinger, just got in from Germany. He's got a tremendous upside. Very talented young man that I think is going to do great for us and make a big impact this spring in the lineup. So our 3 freshmen did good, and then sophomore Matus very good. The others had some ups and downs, but each of them were to the spring. We've got a great schedule. We're going to play at least 7 ranked teams as it is right now. As the season goes on, we may play some more teams that jump into the rankings. But we've got OU and Arkansas, Tulsa, Nebraska, TCU. Possibly we'll play Boise in their tournament. We're playing Idaho before the Boise tournament, and they're ranked. So we've got a great opportunity to get ourselves up there in the rankings where I think we belong. The conference, after we get into the conference tournament, since I have been here at Wichita State, our men's conference is going to be the toughest it's ever been. I think there's 4 strong teams. Drake and Illinois State are much better than last year, and so is Southern Illinois. Both Creighton and Bradley, who have been somewhat in the cellar of the conference the past few years, are much improved. So we're looking at a much tougher conference regular season, and then once we go into the tournament that's going to be held in St. Louis this year, it's going to be a dogfight. We're going to have to be tough and ready to play. We've got 8 very good players, so our depth is there. We don't want any injuries. We hope we don't have any, but we do have some depth. What we're going to need this spring is a couple of guys to step up and say, I'm going to be the best player in this conference, and they're going to compete and hopefully beat the other guys at the 1 and 2 spot. And then the other thing is we're going to need to win our doubles. I think it's going to be a dogfight at 1. Illinois State and Drake and the other teams also have very strong number 1 doubles combinations. 2 and 3 is not easy. I think whoever we have at 3, we can hopefully be the favorite at the 3 spot in doubles, and 2 will be tough. So I think if we can walk away, get in the doubles point against our conference foes, and 4, 5, and 6, I think will be very strong, and I think we're looking at the top of the lineups where we're going to have to get a little bit tougher.